resolution.
Right here?
Can we get copies of that?
Yes.
Have you had a lot of input from your residents coming to you as far as yay, nay, or?
We had one meeting where a couple people showed up that was against it, but we have not heard much or seen much yet.
So what prompted you to make the decision you made?
I think you get a lot of call, I mean,
I get a lot.
landowner, you get a
I'm
lot
right
of
across
calls.
from that new substation you have there, so
Yeah.
that's, I think they would really like to be close to that, so I do get letters. I assume that everybody else on that new line has been getting letters too.
Right.
I don't know, I guess we've seen what has happened in the other areas, and we, I guess as a community, I don't think we really want that in our area, so that's what the council is to do.
And if they want a small, you know, solar panel on their house or something, but,
That's what
Yeah,
I thought.
for something less than 50.
yeah.
But of course, what we're talking about here is the mega ones, that were 50 million.
It's 50 members on the zoning. A little history as far as what we do. Once we get your resolution all ordered.
That's what you said.
Oh, Yep, I'm sorry, I'm my bad.
Thank you very
I
much.
kept your original, I stamped your copy just so you know that it's been accepted.
We start the process, what we have to do is inform all your taxing districts, which would probably be Hardin or School District, would be about, I don't know if you're in part of Canton or not, but, anything has to do with your taxing district. They'll get a letter, we'll get a map of your township. Do you cover, as part of your township, Denver?
Yeah.
Okay, we have nothing to do with incorporated areas, it'll strictly be your township. Once we get that posted in every public library in the county, it's a 30-day process. So once we put it in the paper to announce it, then 30 days after that, it'll be plus, I'll never minus in 30 days. We'll set the day for the resolution to consider this, and we'll go from there.
Currently, right now, why, we received resolutions last week from 2 other townships. And, we will probably put those with Blanchard Township when we do the posting, so that there'll be postings and information going out to the taxing districts, plus to the newspapers for all 3, so if you don't get confused about it. And the way we do things also too, is that we will develop a resolution for each of the townships when we have our meeting. And we will act upon them separately. And the reason why we do that is the fact that if there is people concerned that would like to keep it as it is, a referendum, let's say, that they have 30 days to be able to get roughly about 8% of the total people who voted in the last election. That would be the number of people they would need on a petition. And if we had one resolution for all 3 townships, and if that passed, it would affect all 3 of the townships. So we keep them separated so that the resolution, that if they had, they were looking at one particular township, it'd only be for one township. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I understood what the part about the 8% of the signatures, what did that mean then?
By law, once we make, if we have the decision to restrict the area, that it goes into effect in 30 days after we've reviewed the resolution. And during that time period, if there is people within a township that would like to keep things the way they are, they can issue a referendum, basically getting 8% signatures of Hardin County people, 8% of the last election of Hardin County people, that then they would present, and then that would then put it, instead of being effective, we'd have to go up for election.
So it could be 8% of the county people,
8% of the people.
not just the
vote.
township.
No, not the
8% of the county vote.
In the last gubernatorial election. So that'd be not this past election, the one before. So, the reason why they did that is because it has to do with the money it will generate, the taxing districts, so. That makes,
But that's the way the law is written, and that's what we have to follow. But what we'll do is take your, resolution that you've given us with the other two, and we will post them separately on the different library bulletin boards. We'll make the mailers out to the different taxing districts, and we'll have the newspaper ad or newspaper identification. So it's publicized throughout the county. Once we get that put together and we get that accomplished, then we have 30 days, a minimum of 30 days, then to act upon it in, our meeting.
Okay.
And generally what we do, we look at it as part of our normal meeting. We meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it would be part of our pending when we go through the different resolutions and act upon accordingly. And so that, on that day, those resolutions would be acted upon accordingly.
When you do that, then do you send us a letter saying to the township that you, how you
Yeah,
finalize it?
we communicated accordingly
Okay.
what was happening.
Has there been any pushback from anyone on any previous ones, or?
so far, there hasn't been anybody that's done a referendum.
Okay.
No, no. And currently, right now, we have acted upon the first 3 townships that gave us their resolution, and we acted upon that on January 16th. And so we have 30 days, and so approximately February 15th, is it?
Yeah, but we're gonna file here.
I'm sorry. That then it would go into effect, so it's coming around the corner.
Yeah. Okay.
And to my knowledge, I have not heard anything.
I haven't read them, so.
Okay, thank you.
But it is a process that we go through, and again, we do it, we have the jurisdiction over the unincorporated areas for the 50 plus megawatt facilities, 50 and over. So, that's what we're in the process of doing, and that is what you have asked us to review.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I don't believe so.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming in. That way, we have a few questions, that way we're doing our due diligence also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys.
thanks.
See you again.
Good to see you.
Rob, 16.
Cody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Short and sweet, huh?
I know what Bob is saying back here, what he was saying.
Yeah.
So this one will be grouped up with the 2 other townships,
Pleasant Hill.
Pleasant?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have canceled our 1 o'clock, so that's it on our agenda.
So we cancel that, so we are complete, Joe.
Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything approved during pending that is numbered?
We did approve the West End roof.
Well, Fred, have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Take care,
So
Joe.
not that that's noteworthy, but it was $2,500 to fix the West End.